Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team, and I am making the watch list video for tomorrow, July 26th. And you can see that we have the S&P futures pulled up, and it did make all-time highs today, and then it just sort of tanked. So it did test this 9 EMA here, and then it's going back up to end the day. So we'll just see what happens come tomorrow, and if it tests that support of the 9 EMA again and heads up, or if it breaks support like it did over here and then heads to test the 20. So let's get the watch list started for tomorrow. We're going to take a look at XBIT. So I don't like this when you can see this FU pattern to end the day, and it is hard to borrow, so I wouldn't put that on the watch list right now. Let's take a look at AGLE. Okay, so this one just sort of took off today. You can see it's sort of a cup pattern on the daily. It is holding its highs. It's going to have resistance around $9. Let's look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? So it is overextended on the hourly. It may want to come back down and test this 9 EMA and hold. It's in sort of a rising wedge on the today. Oops. However, I do like this big cup on the daily and the fact that it held its high. So I am going to put that on for possible continuation tomorrow. So cup on daily. Watch for possible continuation with resistance around $9. All right. So let's look at SUNW. So this is trapped between the moving averages, so I don't like that right now, especially going into a Friday. I would not put that on right now. CMCM. So this one holding its highs on the day, however, it has this 352 resistance. If it can get above that, it's going to have resistance at that 50 SMA. Let me just take a look at the hourly, maybe. Oh, I wonder if internet went somewhere. Let me see. No, it's there. There we go. Okay, so this is going to change my mind because it's going to run into resistance about the same price as on the daily. So I'm not going to put that on. So let's take a look at HOV. Okay, so this one, let's see, what is the 9? So it's closed right at the 9 EMA. You can see it tried to break above it, could not. We'll look at the hourly just for grins and giggles. However, it is a bull flag on the hourly with room to that 764. So I actually like that. Let me take a look again. So if it can stay above this 9 and 755 is the 20. So it does have some room to go if it can stay above that 9. So yeah, I do like that. So I'm going to put that on. Bull flag on hourly. If price can break $7 and hold, watch for resistance around 755. Oh, I forgot to put the other stock on there, HOV and ANGL. Okay, ANGL. Apparently, I'm spelling my name, ANGL. Apparently, I am already at training camp because I'm going to training camp for the Patriots tomorrow because I'm a boy and I love all things sports. So I'm going to go watch the Patriots practice tomorrow, and then they have this event where they are going to have their most current Super Bowl ring that you get to try on and take pictures with. And I have, after tomorrow, we'll have tried on every single Super Bowl ring that the Patriots have ever won. So I try not to miss that, but apparently my brain is already there because I am forgetting to put the stocks on the watch list. TRTC. I don't like that. Super indecisive. Not very far from resistance, so I'm not going to put that on. CAPR. Ew, I'm not a fan of that. Could potentially be forming a cup with resistance at 552, so it's got like 50 cents to go. Let's look at the hourly. Oh no, look at that. It's all below moving average line, so I don't like that on the hourly. Let's take a look at TCRR. Okay, so this one, you can see this cup pattern here. It's going to run into resistance at this 1380 and then at the 50 SMA. Let's take a look at the hourly. So you can see cup handle. It is going to run into this 1360 resistance. However, I like the cup on both the hourly and the daily. So if it can stick above this 13, cup on daily, cup and handle, cup and handle on hourly. Watch for resist. Wow, I cannot spell resistance at. I'm telling you, I'm already at training camp. I'm over today. I'm ready to go at 1360, 1380, and 50 SMA on daily. And that is TCRR. Okay, what am I doing? ANG or AGL. I'm trying to spell my name. AGL. E. Okay, there we go. I'm like, something didn't look right to me. I am just. Watch lists are not my friend today, apparently. RVLT. Okay, so this one, not a fan of it dumping at the end of the day. It's going to run to 40 cents resistance and then 44 cents, so that's not very much room to go, so I don't like that. We'll look at the hourly just for grins and giggles. It is a bull flag on the hourly. I don't like, it's so close to resistance levels. I don't like that. It doesn't give you much room, so we'll take a look at SGMA. Okay, so this one, I'm not going to put this one on the watch list because it already had one big green day, two big green days. It's overbought, far away from moving average lines, so that is going to want to come back down, and I don't want to risk that tomorrow would be the day. And it's not to borrow, so you can't short it. OBLN. So this had a reverse split. I don't like trading those. CRK. Okay, again, holding its highs. I have to sneeze. Hold on just a second. Got stuck and won't come out, so I might have to pause this again. We'll see. So you can see this left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's going to run into resistance around $7. Let's take a look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? So you can see this cup handle, it broke out. You can also see a double bottom, so it did have a breakout today. It could continue tomorrow up to $7, so I will just put that on because it is holding its highs on the day. So inverse head and shoulders on daily. Watch for resistance around $7. So just remember that it was a cup and handle breakout today on the hourly, so possible continuation tomorrow. So let's look at SNSS. Okay, it's got too much resistance, so I'm not going to put that on. XRF. Also, I don't like that it tried and couldn't break all three of those moving average lines, so I'm not going to put that on. DMPI. So it pumped and dumped yesterday. Tried to break this and could not. It just makes me nervous, so I'm not going to put that on. BANC. Nope, I don't like that. TMQ. All right, so this has room. It's got about 20 cents potential to move. Let's look at the hourly. What does the hourly look like? So it's sort of in this falling wedge on the hourly, and it is failing moving averages, so I'm not going to put that on. APRN, I think this might have been on the watch list. Oops. Might have been on the watch list today. You can see it's like this bullish piercing pattern. It's got room up to this 1010. Let's look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? Do I like it? So it's in a sort of a descending triangle on the hourly. If we draw it out, okay, so we are inside a descending triangle. It's right at the resistance of that, and it can't break it so far, so I am just not going to put that on. So let's take a look at ATEC. Okay, so this one's kind of messy. 524 is resistance as of now. Let's look at this. So it is like a kind of a bull flag. Okay, so 578 is going to be resistance on this. Let's look at the hourly. So it had earnings. So you can sort of see this cup, little bit of a handle. Do I like it? It's cup and handle-ish. It's just all those wicks. I don't like all those wicks. I'll just put it on. I'm off tomorrow. What do I care? Just kidding. Cup and handle-ish on hourly. Yep. If price can break 524, watch for resistance around 578. All right, and this is going to be ATEC. Let's take a look at CBHMF, and nope. GSX at all-time highs and dumping, so that's going to be a no for me. ACHN. Oh, I used to work for ECHN. That's so weird. Let's see. Let's clear the drawings. This broke out of a... I do not like this, said Sam I Am. So, I'm not putting that on. It's 3 really large green days, overextended. Not going on today for tomorrow. REKR. Okay, so this one, I have a feeling this is going to come down to test this 5 SMA, which are the purple dots on the chart, because you can see test, it's a little overextended from that, so I bet you it's coming down to test it tomorrow, so I'm not going to put that on. OGZYP, I have a feeling this is also going to be a no, and I was correct. CBWTF. Okay, don't like that. That's just messy. I'm not putting that on. CSTM. So it had earnings and it's been moving up. However, it is overextended. Let's look at the hourly. I mean, it's riding the 9, so you can see this bull flag. Did tweezer top at the end of the day, though. That could just be for after hours pre-market. However, been overextended, overbought for a few days. I think people are going to want to take their profit, so I'm not going to put that on. So take a look at MRNS. So this has a gap to fill. It's got a tweezer bottoms. It's got resistance at 140, 155, and then up there at the moving averages. Let's take a look. So 190 as well. I do like the tweezer bottom. I love a good tweezer bottom or tweezer top on the daily. So I am going to put that one on. Let's see, we're going to create alert. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I was putting it the tweezer bottom. I can't do that. All right, so tweezer bottom on daily. Watch for resistance around 140, 155, and top of gap. All right, so that is going to be MRNS. I think we're almost done. There's no swing trade watch list because it's going into a weekend, so we're just doing the day trade today. EGLE. Not a fan of that. Super indecisive. It's got this 200. Don't like that. EDAP. Alright, so this gapped up a little bit today at the open. It's got to get above that 345, and then it's got resistance around 375. Let's take a look at... Okay, so it's a bull pennant on the hourly. It just sort of tanked at the end of the day. Not a fan of that. If it can get above 345, I like a bull pennant. Bull pennant on hourly. Oops. If price can break 345 and 350, because $1.50 are psychological support and resistance, watch for resistance around 375. And that is EDAP. So let's take a look at DBD. Don't love that it just gapped up on the earnings today going into a Friday. Not a fan of that. GEMP. Nope. Don't like that. MYSZ. Trap between moving averages. Yoga. Used to do yoga. No. ABEV. I am not a fan of when they just jump up like that. No. FCEL. Man, these penny stocks are just tanking. That's a no from me, dog. NOK. No, I don't like that. All right, so that is going to be our watch list going into tomorrow, the 26th. If you are not a member, then you should just go ahead and head on over here to bullishbears.com and you can subscribe over here. We offer a monthly and a yearly subscription as well as a free subscription. So if you don't want to pay, you can try us out for our courses. If you want a 2-week free trial, you can sign up for our monthly subscription. If you don't cancel within 2 weeks, then you do get charged. If you sign up for our yearly, then you're just stuck with us for the year. We don't offer refunds on our yearly because we have a ton of great content in our private library for our members that are of the yearly persuasion. So it's a great deal and we're constantly adding stuff to it. especially if you are into trading options, which I love options because you can trade the high price stocks without putting up as much capital. And because they have more moving parts, which makes them risky, you also have the ability to make more profit than you would trading shares of a stock. So I like the risk, I guess. So you should subscribe. And we've got our lists here. We have a day trade list, a swing trade list, which we are not doing today. Then we have our sectors list, which has pot stocks, Bitcoin, gold stocks, and oil stocks. So it's a list of different stocks that we'll just take a look at good old Bitcoin since I know how much y'all love Bitcoin. And you come down here and we've got small cap, large cap, and ETFs that you can pull up and take a look at and see if there are any of those that have good setups that you would like to trade. So we do offer a bunch of stuff like that. We also have our trade rooms, which you can watch us live stream every day in our day trade room and swing trade room. I'm not sure what they do for streaming in there as far as every day goes. I know it's at least 3 to 4 days a week. I don't know if it's 5 days. If it is, it's not always recorded. You can also go back and watch the replays. Swing Trade Room is not always recorded. Sometimes I think internet connections are bad and whatnot, so they don't always record or they forget to hit record. I'm not sure, but it's good stuff. Mike, Signet, and Rose, they have a lot of great stuff that they look at as far as futures and options and really fun stuff like fractals and things like that, which if you don't know about, you can join our yearly membership and get access to what a fractal is or how to use a fractal, because I don't even know that. I like what I like with options as far as day trading them, so I don't really get into the fractals and futures and all of that stuff, but I think I should eventually. I mean, why not? It's more ways to make money, right? And that's what we want to do. So if you do want to make money in the stock market, then take our free courses and practice, and just know that it's going to take a little bit of time. You're not going to become a millionaire tomorrow. It does require time and practice. I have found that a lot of people are not willing to put in that time and practice. They are hoping to get rich quick. The stock market is not a casino. Not that casinos get rich quick. Actually, it might be like a casino, because if you're not properly trained and you're just going in there to get rich, you're going to lose your shirt, and that's no fun. So take our courses and be willing to put in time and effort to become a good trader. If you do, it's a skill that lasts you a lifetime. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, just give it a little like. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I see you haters. I see you. And I will see y'all. Maybe I'll say hi on Instagram from Patriots training camp, because I know how many people just love the New England Patriots. I know they're like the most loved team in the world. Nobody hates them at all. So maybe I'll say a little hi to you guys from there tomorrow. So follow us on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, whatnot, if you want to potentially see me tomorrow. We'll just have to see how I feel about what I see tomorrow. I'm like an armchair coach. I tell them what to do, and if they would listen to me, they'd have a lot more Super Bowl wins, I tell you what. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all later.